Oh, yeah. That must mean the bonfire's here. I'm your host, Big Joker, sitting over there, my partner, Dan Soder.
Oh, it's a nice crackling 6 p.m. Eastern time.
You know it's time to curl up with the bonfire.
Get your mic.
Hashtag get burned.
I'm going to get in the house and grab my acoustic guitar. You guys want to hear me jam around the bonfire?
Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. The number here, 844-COMEDY-9.
Or if you're at a truck stop with a worn-out payphone, 844-266-3399.
Give us a ring. Do you know, you don't play acoustic guitar, do you?
I tried for like 3 months.
I've tried for 3 months a couple times.
I think every guy, yeah, because to you it's like, remember in Mario Brothers, the warp tubes to get to a farther level? That's what it was for pussy for me. I was like, if I can play acoustic guitar, if I can do Foo Fighters Everlong, I will get so much pussy in this dorm room. And
see, I had more hippy dippy thoughts. I mean, it was also for pussy, but it was like, ooh, baby, just a wow. And then you go, new, and hard to get by.
Yeah. My friend Sully was really good at the guitar, and he taught me how to play just the beginning of Scar Tissue from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So a hot girl would walk by, and I'd just play that part, and she'd be like, "Were you playing something?" But that's all I had. I just had the very beginning.
Yeah, I could do the beginning of, or I could do the one string Iron Man.
Yeah.
Doom, 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 doom,
it'd be great to start a band of just dudes trying to get pussy with guitars, but can't play a full song. Like, yeah. Thank you, good night.
I can play the beginning of Hotel California, but unless I tell you that, no one has ever been like, oh, dude, Hotel California. That is sloppy.
The only way that would be successful is if you were banging some wine-drunk 51-year-old lady and you played it before you laid on top of her.
Oh, baby, that's just beautiful.
That's Henley.
I remember Glenn Fry came through here about 19 years ago.
People don't realize about Glenn Fry. He spits on pussy before he eats it. You're like, what? That's a very specific...
that people don't know about Glenn Fry. They don't realize it. You know what you don't realize about that guy?
That guy,
he spits on puss.
He's the monster in the sack.
Fuck, man. That's great. He also had a thing. But you ever have someone play you acoustic guitar one-on-one, and they give you a nice, long fucking eye gaze that you don't want to be involved in?
Oh,
and
yeah.
You got to lock in with them.
I've had only a really good experience. The same friend, he lived in my dorm room. I was doing mushrooms, and I ate way too much, and I was really coming unglued. I was just standing in the mirror of my dorm room watching my face melt. You know when you do that on mushrooms? Where you
Nope.
You've never done that?
It's never happened, thank God.
When you stare in the mirror on mushrooms and you look at your eyes, it looks like you're aging and your face is melting. It's a terrible cycle. It just sucks. Unless you're...
Is that a thing that happens, or that happened to you?
I'm pretty sure that's the thing that happens. It happens to me every time.
It's like a scene in Poltergeist where it's just pulling your face off.
Start scratching my skin. 844-COMEDY-9 if you can make me not feel insane. But I think that's the thing. But I was losing my mind, and my friend Sully, who played, he's in a band. He's awesome, best guitar player ever known. And he was like, "Hey, you want me to jam out while you lay?" I had an elevated bunk, and I was like, "That would be great." And I just laid on my back, and he brought his
a story of you getting raped at summer camp.
And then he jumped in the bed with me and wanted to start kissing my neck.
And I was like, "Counselor Gary."
I was like, "No, what are you doing? Your hands are so clammy."
Oh my God, your fingertip calluses are wicked.
That was the first time I got molested on mushrooms. And you think your face melting's bad.
But he just played for you.
It was awesome. It was
You
awesome.
loved it.
It was amazing.
What was he playing?
I would just throw songs out, and he'd play it. I'd be like, "Can you do Nothing Else Matters from Metallica?"
while you're wigging out, you wanted to play a song that makes you want to kill yourself?
Yeah, why not go all the way in? But he could just play everything I would toss out, and it was the best. That's why music and mushrooms, it goes so well together.
Hush up now, Dan.
Yeah.
So close, no matter how far. Hey, little buddy. Just lay there, close your eyes. The face nut's melting, I'm looking at you.
Are you a fan of the Spanish guitar?
You just lay back and know that your face is fine.
And know we're all human trees. Why are you saying that?
So close. That's hilarious. The dude just played guitar for you.
Yeah, and I felt like an emperor. I felt like he was just But then I was tripping so hard that it did flip me, and I had to get out of bed and like walk around.
Right after high school, my buddy's brother got out of jail, and I guess he learned. I guess he learned guitar in jail.
Wait, what?
Oh no, actually, he knew guitar before jail, but he
wasn't taking acoustic guitar lessons to get ass in jail.
This guy, it's trying to crush books.
It's just trying to crush man.
You guys like Incubus?
Hey, if I sing to you Stellar, you think you'd suck my dick in the showers?
I don't like taking it. I want you to want it. So close, no matter how far.
That's my jam, man. I stabbed a guy at a Metallica concert. This guy fucking knows me, bro. I think I'm gonna suck him off when the CO ain't looking, bro. I'm gonna through the fucking bars,
I'm gonna shank him, but like the good way, you know?
Oh, man, like, it's like, after he played that song, I was like, he ain't that child molester no more. Now he's Tyler in C Block C. I wanna kiss him.
I'm gonna spit on it first. That's how much I dig him.
I mean, that white boy's still dead, but I'm gonna fuck him, like, really sensually first. Just
every day. Dude, he came out of jail and he would just play guitar. He'd play like Wanted Dead or Alive and just stare you in the face, and you'd have to just go with it. You'd have to like,
yeah.
You have to, and you just, like, just nod at him. You'd be like, mm-hmm.
But he's an ex-con.
Dude, he's one of my favorite characters I've ever met in my life. When this is a great story actually. When he ended up robbing a store.
Okay.
After he was out of jail, he did the same exact crime again, which was rob a Wawa.
What a delicious crime.
Yeah. And so he did that the first time he went to jail for a while, and then he got out. He did it again. He got arrested, but we went to his trial. Such a hilarious dude. First of all, the one thing I didn't know is I thought he had very long rock and rolly hair.
Yeah.
Turns out it was a wig the whole time.
Oh.
And then in hindsight, I realized that it would, like, day to day, he'd have like Wasp, Blackie Lawless hair, and then the next day he'd have like Bon Jovi curls. And I'm like,
how much does
this guy's fucking awesome with
this guy spends so much time on prep.
This guy's hair game is sick.
Just to hang, he dyes it.
Yeah, dude, he was such a. Dude, I'll have stories for years of this guy, of all the insane things he did.
Well, he robbed a Wawa twice.
And but before all that, dude, some of the things, the stories of him robbing places are some of my favorite things in the fucking world. First of all, we just called him brother. Because my friend Jay, he called all of his family. He called his dad father, his mom mother.
Are you just describing a Johnny Cash song to me?
No, I'm telling you, it was great. So we called him brother.
Yeah.
Because that's what my friend Jay called him. But because he was like a rock and roll guy, we would call him brother. That's what we talk about.
And he just had long rock and roll hair.
But when we went to his trial, we found out that he was bald and was wearing wigs the whole time. But
how bald was he? Was he like cul-de-sac bald or like shaved head bald?
Yeah, probably George Jefferson-y, but it was like a younger white dude.
That's even funnier because he got like old head.
Yeah, well, my friend Jay was bald in high school too. Like they both were bald dudes.
But how much of the coolness does it take away?
It took a lot. We didn't need that to happen. Here's where the coolness got taken away. As they're talking to the witnesses, the people that were involved, like, you know, in the robbery and stuff, and the girl telling the story as they're showing the video. They have a video of it, and she goes, "Well, he walked in and he was weird for a while, pacing around and asking questions about a lot of the products in the store."
That's really funny.
And then at one point he goes, and so he hung out for like 45 minutes getting to know these girls. And then he goes, you know, something like, "Is this salsa on sale?" And then he puts a gun in her face.
What?
And then she goes, and then
it's like date rape robbery.
This is great, dude. It was a starter pistol.
Oh.
So it had a cover over the front. So she goes, he held the gun, and I screamed. And then I was like, "Is that a starter pistol?" And he was like, "Shut up." And I was like, "That's a starter pistol." And then he knocked over like a tray of lighters and ran out the store.
That's it? That was how...
Yeah. But what's great is, and then they show the video of that, and it's like, the black and white video of no thing. It's like, "Is there salsa here?" And the gun. And then her freak out. But then her face of just like, "Is that a star?" Like, she just, all the fear went away from her.
From fear to
him just yelling again, like, "No, it isn't.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die. It's a mud flap for a gun."
But he was so proud. He looked back at all of us. He kept like nodding his head, like, "Right, fellas, who's your badass buddy?"
Wait, he was saying that during the description at the trial.
But he didn't say it. He just looked back and like nodded at us.
But while they were explaining that he fucking...
he thought it was badass. He's a lunatic. I watched him steal a pair of drumsticks by putting them in the back pocket of his skin-tight jeans while he's wearing a half top. he just put them in his back pocket and walked out of the store and said bye to everybody. Like he's just a sociopath.
I like
criminal.
the idea of him checking products with them before he robbed. He's like, "Hey, but this lemonade, this is good, right? All right.
Is this an aspartame or?
Oh, where'd you go to school? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I guess another thing is you're gonna fucking die, bitch. It's like, what?
Where do you go to school? He goes, I could have went there. I live right around the block. Just give all his information.
Oh my God, that's crazy. My mom works at the nail salon over by the 7-Eleven. Anyways, give me all your fucking money. You're gonna die. It's like, I know you too well, Steve.
Dude, he asked us. Oh, that's a good guess. His name was Steve.
Really?
No shit.
I thought it was brother.
Dude, he asked us when he went to jail. Eventually, we went to visit him. And he asked us, not like ironically, or not being like joking, to like help him escape.
What?
But he has this whole way of talking. I hate to cram it into such a short story, but like, I don't want to run on with it. But this guy was insane. He would just have his weird like phrases the way he talked. And he came and me and my friend Glenn, he goes, all right, Glenn, I need you to go over and just take out one guard, just like distract them. I swear to you, he goes, Jay, I need you to get down. He goes, and I'll use my go-go gadget legs, and I'll get right out of that fence. No. And he wasn't saying it to be like, isn't it funny that I said go-go gadget legs? He says, I'll use my go-go gadget legs.
Like he's being cool.
Yeah.
So here's what I need you to do, Jay.
Yeah, he's giving us a plan.
What was his brother's name?
Steve. Brother.
No, but what was the brother's name? Glenn.
Oh, Jay. No, Jay. It was Jay's brother.
Yeah, but who was there with you?
Oh, Glenn, my friend Glenn.
Your friend Glenn?
He was with me visiting him.
We're doing like a Who's on First. But it's way white trashier, and it's about robbing a wall.
So white trashy.
But I just love that a man like that has confidence like that. Like he's just like, all right, here's what's going to happen. Glenn, you take out the guard. I don't know, snap his neck like Seagal. Like, Jay, here's what I need you to do. Stink bombs. Throw them out. Me, I'm a backflip. Jet Li style. 3 more guards are going to come in. I'll take care of them pretty easy.
Yeah.
Last thing, that fence, not a problem. I was a high jumper in high school. I got 15 feet, easy.
I believe he's a guy who thinks he could ninja flip over a fence.
Yeah.
Like, he's crazy.
Like I like that he goes, I just imagine him going in the middle of the yard in jail and just standing in the middle and then doing the come and get it thing, and then just getting his ass whooped.
When he went back to robbing things, he told me one time, there's just no honest work out there for a man with hand tattoos.
Oh, what a cross to bear. There's not a safe world out there for finger ink.
But dude, he did that classic thing, dude. It's amazing what those like criminal minds can figure out. Like when he came out of jail, he had like this enormous, morbidly obese woman, and he was a good-looking, decent-looking dude. And he got like pussy, but he had this giant, awful woman just take care of him completely.
Please, if you're a woman that's listening to this show and you are into convicts, please call 844-COMEDY-9. 844-COMEDY-9. You probably don't know what letters are on your phone, so that's 844-266-3399.
Please, God.
If you are taking felony dick,
even if you had done that before or got suckered in by a guy,
please call in. I want to know, because it's so mind-blowing that there's so many women that just throw pussy. It's like rock stars, athletes, and guys that have murdered their families.
And by the way, don't call in and tell us this is a story about your friends. I want to hear in your voice if it was you.
Yeah, we're going to know if
he came out of prison.
Well, I have a friend, and she met up with a guy at a truck stop that might or might not have burned down half of Cleveland. Anyway, my friend sucked him off, and he never called her. He's rude.
Really rude, because she sucked him off so good.
Like the best.
Throw her A game.
Like she was in a relationship for a long time and hadn't done that in a while. You're like, why is this so descriptive?
Have some of the worst blowjobs you've ever gotten been from a girl who said, I give the best blowjobs?
Yeah. It's the ones that, it's like...
What a weird cock. Although I do have cockiness about eating pussy. Yes. That's my only thing I have gotten.
But you know what it is, though? Women who often give the best blowjobs, it's like men who fight. The guys who are going to throw a punch never usually say anything. They're just psychos and they haul off and deck somebody.
Yeah, it's true.
A chick that's going to give you an amazing blowjob's not going to say it. She's just going to like crack her neck or do the ponytail move.
Yeah, she probably feels like a real whore for being so good at it, so she just does it good and doesn't say anything.
Yeah, she's like Batman. She's like, I can't have you know my secret. I have an alter ego. My other one is sucking dudes off pretty awesome. I've been trained by the best. Ra's al Ghul taught me how to suck dick. Where is it come?
Chinese temple.
Where's the cum? Where is it? Please stop. Please stop. You're sucking me too good. I'm going to suck it all. your balls.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's but girls who are like hot girls who are like, wait till I blow you, and then they're just like, there it is.
Yeah. It's not. I've had girls say they're good at it, be good at it, but it's.
No, I'm talking about the hardcore. Oh, why we got loud?
Yeah.
The hardcore killers, the ones that are like, bowling alley waitresses.
They really talk it up.
Or they don't. They're just like they're like dead in their eyes. they're we always talk about Rambo, but it really is like Rambo going back. It's like Rambo 2.
I can't go back there.
But then they want a reason to.
Holy shit, man! I haven't told stories about brother.
Just so he knew
years.
He got out of jail and knew how to play the guitar well.
Like, well, by the way, dude, he just thought we were in a band named Pride and Glory that already exists, by the way, it turns out. Pride and Glory is already a band, but he, I mean, like, he got us all, like, hats embroidered with our names, and they were like...
That's a lot of money.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. There was, like, Charlotte Hornets hats. Like, no. It was, like, Jacksonville Jaguar hats. And we're like, but we're not... Why? We're all Eagles fans. Like, why would you get us these? He's like, that's our team colors. He just like our crew. Like he was insane, but nobody really went. We just like would all kind of laugh behind his back, but like we just kind of went along with him.
Was he violent? Oh, hold on real quick.
No, but he used to answer his door with like a samurai sword. He was he was a classic like that dude. Like everything you hoped he would be, dude. He did all those things. He wore tight jeans with big tongues on his shoes,
and he was probably doing that to impress you, his brother's friend. So he opens the door with the samurai sword. He goes, "It's just you guys." All right. It's all right. You guys are lucky. I've got training.
I was just doing some katas downstairs.
My sensei says I'm almost ready to join in the kumite, samurai sword kumite. It's going to be the best sword fighters.
There's stories for years about this guy. At one point, he said his partner in like robbing his place was a guy named Vince, and he would always be on the landline phone with Vince.
That's great.
And then one time. Like his mom, like picked up the phone because yelling at him for clogging up the line, and there was no one on the other line. Like there's no Vince. Like Vince was in his head. Like Vince, he would talk to imagine. I mean,
so he's mentally insane.
Probably, I guess. But I mean, like how fantastic! A guy needs so many stories.
Oh, Michelle in Virginia.
There we go.
Starting it off strong. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Oh, you sound so sweet, too. Your story is so not sweet.
Okay, well, in my defense, I was like 18. Like, I just graduated high school, and so...
So this is barely legal shit. All right.
Yes.
So you graduated high school?
I did graduate high school. I did, actually, with honors.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. So I met this guy, and... we started dating. We were dating a couple of months, and it was actually he didn't tell me right away that he was in prison, but
I think you mean he had been in prison, or?
Huh?
Were you trying to say that he had already been in prison? Because if you didn't know he was in prison, you guys were dating. You're a terrible girlfriend.
Do we have to keep meeting in that same phone booth?
Hey, why are we in that lunchroom that's super sad with all those guys with guns?
Why do I have to jack you off under a steel table?
Oh, my God. Are you going to make me shove quarters in my butt again so you can have a Kit Kat?
That's a really weird bracelet. Where'd you get that?
So you were going out with him. It's hot and heavy.
Right. I mean, so we're dating for a couple of months, and I left one night, nothing weird, and I came back the next morning, and I had a friend who is gay deaf man.
Wait, did you say a gay deaf man?
Gay deaf black man.
A gay
best black man?
Yeah, it's like a unicorn.
Okay. Wait, but are you saying, was he deaf, like he couldn't hear?
No, he couldn't hear. Could not hear.
Oh, so he was deaf.
Could not talk. Communicated through sign language.
Okay.
Was he a white dude?
No, he was black.
No, hello.
He was black, and then I thought it'd been funnier if he got punked by her gay black best friend.
That he wasn't even black?
That's what happened, right? She said he started...
Wait, and so what happened? So you left one night and you come back?
And the next day, my friend was like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I was like, okay, what's up? And he was like, Matt gave me a blowjob last night.
Wait, this was your boyfriend said this?
No, the friend. The gay friend told me that my boyfriend
blew
gave him a blowjob.
What?
He made good old days. Come on,
Yeah.
was it Throwback Thursday?
Yeah. He's like, listen, I miss being in the place. Can I just, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to let you suck me off.
He made him deaf.
He is deaf. That's what I'm saying.
Is he deaf? I thought she was her best friend.
No, it was
just a friend. It was just a friend.
He's a friend, but he's deaf.
Is he deaf?
Yeah. Yeah, he's deaf.
Oh, hilarious.
We've already said that's what
I thought we were all mishearing it wrong.
Are you deaf?
A deaf guy?
We were saying that's why she said he's like a unicorn. He's a gay, deaf black
That's
dude.
really fucking hilarious,
and he's getting sucked off by her convict boyfriend.
What's funny about that is your boyfriend, so now you know in hindsight your boyfriend had to look at him and make the signal pointing at him and then chugging dick to the air.
I just imagine him yelling at him, I said I want to suck your dick!
Ah, Christ. You know, suck. Working air balls. Suck it.
I don't think you can suck my dick, though. He's like, I want to put you in my mouth. She's gone. We've got 10 minutes. Pull out your dick.
Put that my dick?
No, God, what is blowjob in sign language?
I don't like sucking dick.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna suck yours. He's too dumb to get it.
Yelling at him. I'm gonna suck you, not you suck me. Me suck you.
Still too much hand pointing. I don't know.
Wait, do you want me to go get you a sandwich? Why are you so...
I'm gonna get an Uber.
Michelle, thank you very much, and I'm sorry it didn't work out. Cause
I'm not.
Did you dumped him immediately?
Absolutely. And, I mean, he gave me the whole sob story, like, please, you gotta keep me, blah, 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 blah. And I was like,
What was the sob story?
I know. He was like, well, I was drunk, and...
I mean, that is...
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm an alcoholic, and I've never been that drunk.
I'm pretty sure you know when there's a penis.
Hey, you know that guy I can't really communicate that well with? I'm gonna suck his dick. I've had just that many Stellas. Just 8 Stellas and I'm blowing deaf dudes.
Oh, and I didn't even tell you this part. Before I had left that night, he had me drive him to the store because, of course, he did not have a license.
I thought you needed a morning after pill.
No, and I gave him money to buy a 6-pack.
Ah, what a classy guy. He's like, listen, can we stop by the library too? I got to pick up an American Sign Language book.
I'm going to get a Sixer of the Beast and try to wash this jizz taste out of my mouth.
Oh, thank you for calling in, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Oh, man, there was a guy that called in that banged lady convicts, but he hung up, and I really wanted to talk to him.
Oh, you know, I remember actually debating if you should, like, I heard stories of, like, those websites where it's like, they'll come out of jail and they'll fuck you or do whatever. But then it's like, if you see them, they're all that. They're all mousy gonna get some dick chicks.
Yeah.
Those girls come out, they've been fucking swinging like pickaxes for the bed.
They've just got Ronda Rousey's shoulders. They're like,
not even. They look like Matilda the Hun from Glow Wrestling. Oh, shit.
I just mentioned, all with Luna Vachon face, and they just come in and like, what do you do? You're like, I got an office job. Like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you. Straight and narrow. That's what they call you. What's up, straight and narrow?
Fuck you good.
That's the thing. I don't know if I would be too terrified to get hard if I was with a female convict, like a scary woman.
Well, I mean, their crimes are always like, you know, I was protecting my Jamaican boyfriend by hiding coke in my twat.
Yeah, but what if it was like, I drowned 4 of my kids in the bathtub, I got out?
You don't believe in retribution? If she's hot enough, you don't believe it. You won't get fine light.
You're saying that...
She probably feels bad. And, you know, and by the way, you know she always has sitting now. Jesus is babysitting for her now. You don't have to worry about the kids walking in or nothing while you fucking laying that dope dick down.
She hired a permanent babysitter. The Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
She got a living there. I sent him off to boarding school in the sky.
Let's just say they're with their daddy. Where's their daddy? He dead. Of course, he's calling in from Florida. Quentin,
you there, buddy?
Yeah, I disconnected and I heard you guys on the radio that you guys are back on. So sorry about that.
It's quite all right, friend. So you used to bang out female convicts, huh?
Yeah, stateside and over in Europe.
What's that?
Stateside and in Europe.
Oh, international convicts? What are you, the Interpol of Dick?
No, when I was in the Army, I traveled a lot.
Getting that passport pussy.
He just chases crime around the world, fucking it. What an erotic cop. You're an erotic bounty hunter.
I'm going to fuck justice into you. Were they hot ever?
Oh, yes. Yes, they were, especially in Europe. You can't hardly find an ugly one in Europe.
Because their crimes were all like wearing cat suits and like trying to flip through trying to flip through lasers.
Did you take the Queen's diamonds? I didn't know I was going to do that.
I fucked Grand Theft cat burglars.
Yeah, I love games like, I got sucked off by Carmen Sandiego. just wearing a big coat and a hat. So
there was a chick in Bavaria that, you got to fight for it.
But wait, what do you mean you have to fight for it? Like you have to fight her or you have to fight another man?
That's how she wanted it.
In Bulgaria, you fight for my pussy. You and me, we bare knuckle fight.
If you can beat me 2 out of 3 rounds.
If you you lay me on ground, you can take me. If not, I take you.
That's basically how it was. It's like if Ronda Rousey said, if you can beat me, you can get the pussy.
Wow.
Did you do it?
Hell yeah, I did it. I'm not turning that shit down.
Did you win?
Oh, hell yeah, the second time.
Submission? Second time. It took 2 dates.
He took a licking and then he had to go train in the mountains. He had
to go Rocky train?
Yeah, he had to go get that Ivan Drago pussy.
Get to the top of the mountain and go, pussy!
It's just her pussy in a lab smashing a thing that says 10,000 pounds of pressure.
Everything her pussy hits, it destroys. 1,250 pounds of pressure. She's just crushing your, just pulverizing your pelvis.
Dildos are just getting smacked. Just turning into tiny, like thin rubber. Just crushing.
Just jamming needles of steroids. Her pussy's Drago training.
Yeah, did you see it? Just her running around an indoor thing.
Well, Quentin's lifting a wheelbarrow full of his other friends.
He's got a beard. He's crumpling up a picture of her pussy on the
slamming
beard.
a medicine ball to his dick. Oh, fuck, that's great. Oh,
European was more funner than the stateside.
What?
The European one was more fun than the stateside. Stateside, they just want to cuddle and shit afterwards.
Yeah,
over there is like porn star sex.
Did you have a method of meeting them?
Wait, so you're saying international female criminals fuck better than American female criminals?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I wonder why that is.
They like it more dirty. There's no rules.
What's your method of meeting these chicks?
He just stands outside with a giant sign.
Welcome home.
Free dick.
I'm your boyfriend from right before you went away, you don't remember?
Oh, no.
I've lost and or gained a lot of weight.
I just had that kind of luck, man, at bars.
Really? You just happen to know chicks that were... That's so weird.
That's what you pull is dangerous pussy?
Looks for girls with teardrop tattoos. Like, that's my type.
He's like, what was your CO's name? Like, what? They look up from their drink? He knows all the prison terms?
You ever go to Gradersford? That's where I was.
Yeah. What cell block were you in?
Quentin, you were never in jail.
No, well, no.
Which means yes. What were you in jail for? You were in county.
I was in lockup. Yeah,
there you go.
That's funny. He said he's in the military. I was like, I thought it was that like Charlie Sheen. Don't you know it's the sound of the chain gang prison? You got hand tattoos.
I was in a Mannheim German prison at one time for defending some chick was getting her ass beat by some dude who looked like I don't know what's his name, Lou Ferrigno.
Wait, so you saved a woman from the Incredible Hulk?
And you don't believe in hitting a woman unless you get the fucker afterwards.
Yeah, what you have the biggest honor code I've ever seen in my life.
Well, it wasn't just me. It was like 15 other dudes from my platoon, but the dude was beating on her, so we jumped in, and then we all got arrested because we were beating up German soldiers.
Oh,
Jesus!
I like that you.
So we got out when we went to Iraq, so it was all still good.
No, wow. What if that's a turn of events?
And I got stories about banging chicks in Iraq, so...
Oh, you got some Iraq pussy stories?
Oh, that'll be another day, but that'll go on. I promise you that will happen. Quentin, thanks for calling, buddy.
You're welcome, man.
Oh, wow.
Man, I went to Mannheim, Germany before to perform for, I went over and did somehow, believe it or not, even in that USO stuff, there's like a black comedy circuit.
Really?
Yeah. And I went over, doing like black shows, like a bar in Germany, I think it was. And then in Mannheim, we were supposed to perform at a pool party. This is hilarious. We're supposed to be performing with DMX.
Yeah.
That's what they said. He was coming to perform. When we get there very quick, and I see all these laminates for DMX and everything, I asked the guy in charge where I was like, what, like DMX, like, is DMX, like, gonna be here? Really? He's like, no. Because we put a big name on the, on the laminate and the signs and everything, so people show up.
Jeez.
Make sure they come. And I'm like, and then you drop the hammer on, there's no DMX. He goes, yeah, but it's a pool party, man. Everyone's having fun. So there's like a stage, like, way elevated from the, not a stage really, it's just a balcony.
Yeah. And
they want the show to happen from there, the comedy show. But first they go, hey everyone, we had some bad news due to some travel issues. DMX will not be joining us tonight.
He's dead. Everybody, what?
They flip out about that. And he goes, but we got some great news. From last year, we were able to bring back it's a quote, I swear to you, butt naked booty dance contest.
Awesome.
And then they're going to do a comedy show.
Oh.
And I mean...
Wait, you followed the ass contest?
Oh, yeah. Dude, officers, like female officers got in trouble from this particular thing we found out because, like, without exaggeration, they were literally, like, spreading their assholes open on this thing. It was all military.
Wow.
And they were just, it was fucking freaknik in that place, man.
Yeah.
That's soldiers. It was
Don't
so weird.
Stop. Let me see that American soldier pussy drop. Let me see that Marine.
Oh, look at that Sergeant General Clint.
You listen to the Bonfire on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. We're going to be back.
Oh, that's metal. Metal Mondays here on the Bonfire.
Yeah.
Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95, 844-COMEDY 9. That's the number. Call in. We're still waiting to hear some more stories about.
Or if you want that number in metal list.
3399. We get a punk rock.
Yeah, you're right. I'm like, I had a fan come up to me in Minneapolis when I was there at Acme this weekend. It was like Peter Cetera Monday. Last Monday made his Monday, so hopefully we make someone's Monday with Metal Monday.
Metal Monday.
He said Monday a lot.
He's got better alliteration.
Yeah.
Hit her, dude. Hit her hard enough that she's afraid to call the cops.
No, don't. Don't hurt her. This is positive metal.
It's the angel devil.
Yeah. She cares about you.
All body blows, man.
Yeah. Why don't you listen to her more? Maybe you wouldn't be having this fight if you actually listened.
Body shots, make it a he said, she said.
Oh, you know what you should do is take her out to that place where she loves that pasta. Rubber feet! Girlfriend metal? Call her mom. Ask how she's been.
You've always been really good with birthdays.
Yeah, I love watching you around kids. You're so good with kids.
He owns a puppy. Is that the most fucking adorable thing you've ever heard?
I really enjoy just sitting here with you. Before the break, we were talking about banging convicts. Men banging convicts, women banging convicts, deaf dudes blowing convicts.
No, deaf dudes getting blown by convicts.
You're right.
Don't come to the wrong thing.
Justin in New Jersey. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, dude? How are you?
Good. It's actually funny. I heard you talking about this story, and that's how I met my fiance. She was in prison. I was locked up, and when I first met her, she didn't give me the time of day. Wouldn't even look at me.
Hold on real quick, though. What were you locked up for?
Distribution.
Okay. All right, so you're a fun criminal. You're just trying to have some fun.
It just showed up in the middle of a conversation. Someone said they were asking me about jail.
And the second that happened, and this only works with, like, goody two-shoe bitches. Like, what that bitches, you just tell them you have, like, a job or some shit, and they'll suck your dick. But, those good girls, they find out you're in jail, it's like an extreme sport to them. They can't get enough of it.
Oh, they like the bad boy thing.
Yeah, they're fucking, like...
So your fiance...
Like, these pussy with douchebags. They're like, oh, this guy's fucking hood, he's gonna put a fucking nice dick into me.
Oh, that's why. You got that bad boy dicking.
Been curling gallons of water for the past 3 years.
Yeah, to her, you've just been on like a stud farm getting ready. She's like, oh, this guy's coming in all with some bunch of core strength.
What? This is a Jersey chick, I'm guessing, right?
Is she a Jersey chick?
Yeah.
Oh, she's like, oh yeah, you're nasty. What did you do? How long did you do? Oh, that's a decent sentence.
I bet you was beating off nonstop in there.
Tell me right now, did you not get out for good behavior? Because I'm going to have bad behavior with you. Real quick, fight that guy at the gas station.
It's me pumping gas on the way back from a gig. Come on. Hi, can I help you? She's like,
Yeah, you're a fucking asshole. Kick his ass, Justin.
I was just trying to put premium in my rental car.
This faggot's looking at me funny. Go punch him in the face.
Why? I just wanted to go get a Snapple. I'm pretty stoned. I was listening to a Mark Maron episode.
Someone's the big day, Justin.
Justin, you guys are getting married, right?
Yeah.
Do you think you're getting married? Do you think you would have gotten married had she not found out you did time?
No, I probably would have stayed with that hood rat bitch I went to the party with.
Oh, that's hilarious. This hood rat bitch. Somewhere there's a heartbroken hood rat bitch. He left me. I don't know.
Make the decision, or if she finds out I'm in jail, the hood rat bitch is going to bounce because she's like, I don't want to deal with another guy like this.
Oh, so the girl you were with, the jail thing would have been bad because she would have been like another convict.
Yeah, the hood rat's got a job in the city now, wearing a pantsuit every day.
She's dating a square like me. He's like, hey, baby, just doesn't know that 21 to 25 was just in a blacked out, just coked up.
We've been dating for 3 years. How come I can't come back to your place?
Yeah, that's so weird. Wait, you never talk about college. Turns out she earned it online at night.
I went to Phoenix.
Yeah. Well, dude, Justin, thanks for calling in. Mazel tov on the wedding.
All right, thanks a lot, buddy. Have a good one.
Take care, Justin.
I think it's going to go great. There's something that makes me nervous about a girl that's super excited about a guy being in jail. That would make me like...
Yeah, me too. I think that's like really...
I'd be like, why are you into that?
How do you... By the way, this is no dig on Justin. I'm sure he's a fine man. But doesn't it sort... It should be at least a red flag...
I think it's
a warning flag versus a thing that's like, oh, this is my decision.
But I look at it like
this guy.
I look at it like Justin's probably like ashamed of it, doesn't want to bring it up. So what the red flag to me is that she's excited about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it should be a red flag to her.
Yeah.
But instead, she's like, that's actually the thing that's making her go, oh, this guy, I'm swallowing this guy's balls now.
Oh, I'm gonna go get it.
I'm gonna give you some. And they're getting married, so it's working out. But that's weird that she didn't like him
until
that is weird.
Yeah, that's the one part.
You'd want a girl to be okay with your flaws, but you don't want her to necessarily like them
or be the thing that draws you to him.
Yeah.
Like I understand being like, listen, if a girl found out I was in jail and you had to have like, I gotta go talk to her. She found out I was in jail. Not like be like, this girl won't even look at me. Like, hey, I did a nickel in state, and she's like, what are you doing later? Yeah, that's weird.
Right, but if you're like, it's like, I used to have a problem with heroin. She's like, can I watch you do it?
Oh, God, baby, I want to watch you boot up. Why?
Like the way your veins pop in your muscles when you get that belt around your arm.
You're dreamy when you nod. John in Iowa, this is amazing. What's up, John?
Let's hear it.
What's going on,
Johnny
guys?
boy.
Hey, man. Okay, so this is kind of a fucked up story, but anyway, my wife's dad did a 17-year string in federal.
What for what?
In prison. Actually, a drug charge for selling meth.
Boom. Hello, Iowa.
It was quite a bit of meth.
You're marrying Walter White's daughter.
That's an Iowa crime.
Yeah, it is. But anyway.
Bank fraud. All right.
So his girlfriend, I guess that they knew each other in high school, and this is his girlfriend currently, and he also lives with us.
Okay.
So they were friends in high school, I guess, and after she was married to her husband, who was a cop, in about 90 miles away from where we live, for, I don't know, quite a few years, I think like 17 years. Anyway, right about the time we found out he was getting out early, she all of a sudden left her husband, moved about 4 blocks away from where I lived, built a brand new house for like $200,000.
Did she build it herself? She's a grizzly chick.
Yeah, she's working day and night just to be like, I gotta get this house ready for my dick. Oh.
And she's like a 4, so it's not like
that's a fair
going on.
Number.
That's not going on for.
So this is an Iowa 4.
Yeah, that's like a New York 2.
Yeah.
Is your father-in-law like jacked up? Is he like psyched? Is he happy?
Yeah, actually, he seems pretty happy.
Is he a 3? He's a 3.
I don't know. I'd give him a 5.
All right. So he's
one of those guys that gained weight in prison.
But in the right spots. Big old shoulders.
He just ate bread and water. He's expanded like one of those dinosaurs you put in a 2-liter.
Sponge dinosaur.
Just full of wet bread.
Yeah, it's just hug him and it just soaks everywhere. It's like a wet rag. So he got out of prison and she had a house built for him. That's a lot.
Yeah, he's on house arrest right now until November, but after that he's going to move in with her.
And was it all just through like correspondence? That's it?
I guess she started writing him while he was in, and while she was married, she was going up there, driving like a 3.5-hour drive like once a month to go up for visit weekend.
Okay.
And
so she was married, and was she still married when she'd go visit him in prison?
Yes.
To a cop.
And bringing her son with her to come see.
The cop's son went to prison to meet her side dick?
Oh,
yes.
How rude.
Jesus.
Hey, Mom, can I just stay in the car? Please let me stay in the car. No, you come in and meet my gentleman caller.
It is fucking amazing.
I want you to meet Dwayne. Eat Fritos with him.
And now you got to have, like, holidays with these people.
Oh, man. No, she comes over to my house, like, 3 nights a week.
Oh.
She's going to hit on you. It's going to be great.
I couldn't get rid of this bitch if I fucking, there's just no way.
That is insane. She left her husband,
fucking psycho,
who she had a kid with, for a convict, a meth dealer, and she used to make her son go visit him.
Is he like a good dude at all, or is he just like, I fucking still love meth?
He's not a piece of shit or anything. He's actually a really good dude. He helps out a lot. He's not a piece of garbage, and he's not like an aggressive.
Still, like
you know what I mean? Like he's not the stereotype that you would imagine to do a term in federal prison.
Okay.
You would, he's actually a pretty decent guy.
I mean that's pretty nice, but I still don't think it softens the blow of the cop who got left with all this.
He's not committing crimes.
Yeah,
He's only committing moral crimes now.
It was rough because the other day, one more thing. Like the other day, they were talking on the phone, and his dad called him, and you could just like tell through the conversation that the kid didn't really want to be on the phone with him, and that just that heartbroken man voice.
Oh.
It's just oh man, I totally feel for this guy, man. I could not imagine.
This cop thought he was doing all the right things. And
that guy's going to go shoot so many black people unnecessarily.
His ugly wife left him for a convict.
Oh man, he married down because he was like, well, she'll never. One thing, she'll worship me always.
You know what I need? A good, sturdy side woman. I need a woman by my side.
That's what that gross animal who helped the convicts get out of.
Yeah, she was married to a cop too, right?
Was he an officer?
I think she was I think she was married to an officer.
Just felt nice to have someone to say out, Birdie.
Well, I mean, that walks us perfectly into.
That's a crazy story, John.
John, thanks for calling in, man.
No problem, guys.
And good luck at Thanksgiving. It sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Please call us with some of those stories, because I bet it's going to get weirder as this year goes on.
Yeah. Oh, look who's here. Just whoop, whoop. You just hear the sirens outside. You're out of your jurisdiction. Well, just waiting outside for people to someone go drive. You guys have wine at dinner? That cops is always waiting to bust them.
Wait, there's an unmarked cross street.
Joe in Texas.
Joey, Texas.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I actually met my wife while I was doing about a 4-year stint in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Okay.
I believe him because he used the terms.
Yeah.
Stint.
Yeah, I was there for a little bit, and it was about a year and a half in. Man, I'm not gonna lie. You get in there, you bunch around a bunch of dudes. But any pussy looks good.
Yes, you got your dick on hard. Pine Bluff,
Exactly,
walking
man.
around with just a fucking ready to goer.
Exactly, man. But she actually was a good looking girl. She just got out of college, and she was doing a criminal justice thing and thought she wanted to be a cop.
Okay.
Before then, she was a correction officer first. She just came in and, man, she was coming in our unit. Man, I was messing with her every time, talking shit to her, and it took me about a good year for me to finally get any kind of headway with her.
All right. How did you know you were making headway with her? Did you make her smile while she was beating you while you ran?
I would be down in the library, or she'd be escorting us down to chow, or
all right,
down to the chapel area. And
would you say something smart like, "Well, you want to get married"? He's just saying quips to her.
No, I just walk around. I'd have a hard dick, and I just be holding it out right there.
Dude,
and,
hold on, that is fucking hilarious.
And she'd go for. So you guys hooked up in prison?
We hooked up in prison down in the chapel. She pulled me down in the guard shack. But we hooked up probably a good year and a half, going on 2 years before I even got out. We was hooking up while I was in prison.
Dude, I was
fantastic. That really makes the time go quicker, yeah?
Do you understand?
Oh my God, yes, dude. It was, because I knew, okay, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I'm getting pussy.
Yeah. You should have to go back. You should have to go back and do another year and a half. I don't like our prison systems. When you watch those lockup raw shows, sometimes I get like angry, especially when guys are furious. By the way, the loss of freedom sounds horrific, but you see like cable TV. You're crushing pussy.
If you're Joe, you're in a Cinemax prison where everyone just. It turns out like everyone's jacked.
It's so great. What would be the worst thing that would happen if you got caught? If you were supposed to do 4 years, what's the worst that could happen? You serve all 4, for sure.
Probably. He's potting.
My time would have doubled, and she would have actually got charged with it's like sexual. And they actually call it sexual molestation, because they're supposed to be there watching us.
Authority, it's right.
Yeah.
You were raped in prison, my friend.
Yeah, it's pretty. No, I wasn't no goddamn rape, man.
Dude, I love that guy turned quick. What the fuck you trying to say? I enjoyed that person. I enjoyed all that person.
Actually, like I said, we're married now.
Wait, what? You guys are whoa! You guys are married now?
Yeah, we're married now.
Oh,
I knew that. You didn't get that?
True love is real.
Yeah,
we're married. We got 2 kids. I just picked up my kid from daycare just now.
How does the story go of how mommy and daddy met? He's like, well, I was wagging my dick at her on the way to chow. Turned out she was.
He goes, the first time it was like the Silence of the Lambs. He goes, she was walking by. I told her there was so much blood, and then I flung jizz in her face. She
got so mad. She asked the British guy next to me what had happened. Turns out he tried talking me to death.
Almost worked.
We fucked in the chapel. Week later. Love's real. I think they wrote a song about it.
Even though we ain't got money,
I'll throw my jizz in line and chow for you, honey. I love that I was asking him, like, how'd you make headway? And he just goes,
my boner out.
Yeah, I just had my dick out. Oh, you fucking frat boyder? The old frat boy dick appeal.
Well, it's already out now, so.
You gonna do something about this? just 7 other dudes like, oh, God damn it. Joe's got his dick out.
Good Lord, Joe. That was great. Thank you, my friend.
Joe, thank you so much for calling in.
Holy shit. It's getting holy shit. We got James from New Mexico. Now the stories are pouring in.
This is like Lockup, the dick version. Welcome to Erotic Lockup.
Hey, fellas, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, James? How are you?
Pretty darn good. Hey, I just got a little quick story. I had a part-time job in a home improvement store at nighttime. Yeah, just kind of whatever. And this girl got hired, and I thought she was pretty cute. We started talking, started going out for a couple weeks, but she started making these, weird comments or every now and then. I mean, I think at one point she said asked something about the new Britney Spears song, and I go, I don't know if there's anything that come out in the last 5 years.
What year was it?
I mean, probably 2008.
So she's like, that's hilarious. She's just quoting stuff from the late 90s. She's like,
she was way behind, man.
She's like, what's up with President Clinton? It's just like, Jesus, man. Are you going to get blown in the office? You're like, what?
Do you know what guy can get me Color Me Bad tickets?
Yeah. Is it just me, or is this the best the WWE has ever been? Stone Cold and The Rock? Like, why are you specifically talking Attitude Era wrestling?
Where's Monday Nitro? Where's Monday Nitro?
Is the XFL still around? Yeah, what year are you? So she would just talk about things like she wanted to know about because she's been gone.
Yeah, I mean, it was like she was missing a slice out of reality. But so anyway, like she started crying one night when we were going on a date, and she made this really kind of veiled comment about, have you ever done anything so bad that you regret?
Oh, that's what a fucking... Wait, now real quick though, and you can obviously be honest, when she said that, did that make you panic? Like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, we were in my car, but I was fully ready to leave her where we were.
Oh, wow.
I don't really want to know the rest of the
because
story.
that never follows, nothing good ever follows that. It's always like, I blew the basketball team. She's like, you ever done something you really regret? Like what? I took someone's parking space. You're like, oh, thank God.
And murdered him.
Yeah. And then I fucked him in front of his wife. Why would you
Holy shit.
Oh, my God, Rebecca.
That meth, huh? That meth.
So what did she say?
Well, it was about probably 3 or 4 weeks of dating until I got the full story. And what had happened was, I guess she used to do some drugs when she was really younger. And she started getting with this guy who was 3 times her age and got her hooked on crystal meth. Oh. And when she was about 20 years old, stabbed her best friend, went to women's prison for 4 years after trying to fight it. And I met her when she got out. So I did the only logical thing, and I kept fucking her.
Yeah, good for you.
Well, you don't get stabbed.
Yeah.
I know, right?
You don't want to break her trust right as she's coming out of the healing process.
Get stabbed with a handle made of electrical tape, no fingerprints.
Yeah, she's just eyeing up your house for a shiv. She's like, I could probably use that old blind.
And kill you with a spoon, like Murder in the First.
Hey, did you know where my jacket hanger went? I just had it. I was just trying to hang up my jacket. So how long did you, and then what made you guys break up? How do you break up with a woman stabbing somebody? You're like, listen, I think we've grown apart.
No, be cool.
Yeah, I'm going to say some stuff that's really going to make you want to stab me.
But you're better than that now.
You're rehabilitated, remember?
Babe, where you going?
Babe.
Where you going?
Babe, do not stab me.
That is not... you don't need that.
Babe.
You're not making toast.
How did you break up with her?
Well, I asked her a while later, I go, hey, about all that drug stuff. I said, you go to prison and you come out, you're obviously not doing anything anymore, right? And I said, so you're going to stay clean, right? And she goes, I don't know. It depends on if I get bored.
Wow. That's a blatant no. That's such a...
I don't think it's going to work out.
Yeah, meth isn't rollerblading. You don't decide you want to do it again. You fucking do it.
I think I'm going to get back into
This is crazy. You know what I found in my closet? Some meth. I think I'm going to go do it. So anyway.
Yeah, that's about it, fellas.
Oh, my God. James, thanks for calling in, dude.
Thank you, buddy.
Wow.
Jesus. Some wacky fucking stories out there.
Dude, I loved... I mean, that's clearly...
Do you know a real criminal?
Yeah, I went to high school with a
guy. Some violent shit?
Yeah, I went to high school with a dude. It happened right when we graduated high school. But a couple of guys I played football with in high school, they beat the shit out of a dude at a house party and almost killed him and got attempted murder. And I was in my garage when I just got home from Alaska. Mm-hmm. And I was smoking a cigarette.
Just got back from cannon?
Yeah, from working at the cannery in Alaska. And I was real piece of trash just out in a Ray Allen, Connecticut basketball jersey, smoking a cigarette. And this car comes down the street, and it's my buddy Marcus, who was on the lam for fucking attempted murder. And I'm like, aren't you supposed to be hiding? And he's like, I don't know, man. Just came and hung out for an hour.
Really?
Yeah, and then two of the guys got caught and they went to prison for a while.
He didn't?
No.
Hung out for an hour and got away?
Yeah.
Just want to get him one last game of Madden, bro.
Yeah, just wanted to see how all that cannon was up in Alaska. Wanted to hear some fish stories.
Oh, shit.
No, but he, one of the guys took a rap for everybody. Like, one guy took a fall for everybody.
Why were the other two going to become famous rappers?
No. I guess
I'm going to do this for you, but don't you waste this opportunity.
They wanted to preserve his job at Big Lots.
Outdoor, it's baby pool season.
Yeah.
Let's go take a little break. What do you say?
Absolutely.
Grab some Fanta Zeros. It's the Bonfire.
And now back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Yeah. Classic Slayer.
That's how you come back on a show where you're talking about banging convicts.
This is definitely Iowa banging convicts music.
Just really getting nasty with a dude wanted for murder.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever known a violent. I guess I've met, I went to school with, I was in school with a story of, a girl, her boyfriend, shot her brother. And I ain't laughing at that but the description of what happened that night is the 18 in Life video where he held the gun to the kid. He's like, "What are you gonna do, bro? Shoot me? I'm your best friend." That child blew a child away! Yay!
When you heard it described for the first time, was that the first thought you had?
Yeah, I was like, "What do you mean that what the hell happened?" Ricky was a young boy. Here it is.
Did you even have a brother, or did you just watch the music video and come to school?
Did you watch Headbangers Ball make up a story? No.
Yeah, no, I think you did.
What does Ricky do? Well, he worked 9 to 5. And he worked his fingers to the bone. Voice of an angel. Now he plays fucking pig roasts. Just walks around in the same leather pants like a tub. Purple fucking wine teeth. He was such a beautiful man, Sebastian Bach.
Oh, yeah. He was even, remember when he did those crib episodes?
Yeah, I collect comic books, man.
Yeah,
he totally is that guy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
My favorite quote is a savage animal. No. Remember when he was trying to name the band?
Yeah.
Oh, there's got to be footage of that on YouTube. Savage animal. Woo!
It wasn't he was a big Kiss fan, too.
Yeah, he's got all Kiss memorabilia. He's like a lunatic.
Sebastian Bach.
He had a very modest
Sebastian
Bach.
Yeah.
That sounds wrong. That should be some kind of a composer.
Yeah,
but it's not.
You say it, you're like...
It's all fucking...
That couldn't be this music.
Dick behind tie-up leather pants shit.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Dude, I love that. The thought that, that's such a great facade to have, and then just to get old. Like that sexy young rocker, and then they just start getting older and older and start melting over their leather pants.
I do that very thing back to back. Me and our buddy Dave Smith at this Legion of Skanks meet. We'll do that. We'll watch on YouTube him playing Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
Opening up for Guns N' Roses. Doing
so sexy.
I mean, he's a beautiful man. His voice is unbelievable. And then you watch him wearing that same, by the way, shirtless, wearing leather pants. Just a sexy snake up there slithering around. He's got a Youth Gone Wild tattoo on his forearm. Just his hair's all over the place. It's fantastic. Then you watch right after that. You go over to watching him play last year, wearing the same pants, but he's wearing a Sebastian Bach T-shirt, like his own T-shirt, you know what I mean, for his new album, just walking around chubby and weird, not hitting notes.
Yeah, if I want to see that video, Sebastian Bach at Wembley Stadium.
Watch Wembley Stadium. I Remember You, Skid Row Live. No.
Skid Row, by the way.
Skid Row Live.
Another member of Legion of Skank, Louis J. Gomez, his favorite band. He stands behind it. It's his favorite band of all time.
No, yeah. He wants to get a tattoo. Do I Remember You.
This is from 91.
This is, let's see. There it is. First
top
thing.
one. Look at him.
Dude.
He is.
Oh, he talks shit the whole time. It's great.
It's great.
He's so cocky and just goofy. Yeah, that takes me back.
So funny because they all look like my aunt from that time. They look like my Aunt Marianne.
Your sort of hot aunt?
No, but she was kind of a hippie, but also into rock, and you're like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, she had remember docking buttons on.
On her jean jacket. Look at those boots. There's something about early 90 boots.
Oh.
Women wear them now. These guys didn't think there was anywhere to go but up.
Nope. No, this is probably one of the greatest moments of their life.
But at the time, do you think that they're thinking like, oh, dude, we're gonna do this
short-lived?
Forever?
No, they thought it was gonna last forever. Why would you not?
I mean,
you're there. What happened?
You ever heard this song?
Oh, it's not gonna end well for you, dude.
Yeah, you really already have a glimpse into his feet. Look at those little tiny nips.
He's got stickman nipples.
I bet those nips are 8 times the size now.
Oh, just huge.
His nips have all aged out.
I want to come out here, and I think this is, I think that this is the last fucking show that we play with Guns N' Roses, and this has been the best summer of our whole fucking lives.
Well, I hate to break it to you, it's probably going to remain that. Hi, Dan Soder from the future.
They say that, rock bands aren't supposed to get along, and this guy sucks, and this guy sucks, but we're all fucking together, man. Can you fucking feel it or what?
He's one of those guys, he's getting so much pussy, everything's so great.
Yeah.
That he's not even, he thinks he's funny, too.
He's like, guys,
I
this
feel running down my butt crack.
Yeah. I'm sweating so much, my balls are getting wet.
Everyone's like, what the fuck?
Oh, I bet my nuts smell like vinegar. It doesn't matter, you just self-deprecate the whole time.
Then you go, 2015, it's at a carnival. He's trying to make that joke.
That's literally what we're going to do next.
Yeah, is what?
It's just watching him come out and play something now. That's the thing you have to flip around to. Can we jump to the end of this where he just starts wailing notes, dude? You want to be him or fuck him. Deeper.
Oh, there he is.
Deeper.
Hold on. He's just going crazy in Leather Pant. Oh. Look at him run around. His body, so defined, so well sculpted.
Yeah.
Hair.
Hairless.
Flowing.
His body just completely bald.
Not a gross hair on it.
Dick all mushed in them pants.
Everyone's just wailing.
Only guy in the band, good looking.
Clearly, all the group is #1 pick.
Scotty, you on the guitar!
Who gives a shit?
I know we're British, but fuck that guy.
All right, go. Should we go to the end where he's just wailing?
Yeah. Here he goes. He starts drilling it. I mean, it's amazing. Now, go right here to Sebastian Bach. I remember you live in 2010.
Oh, we got a 2010 version. So this is 5 years ago at the very top.
I mean, you could probably get, very top, yeah. You could probably get it.
Oh, no. Oh, you know what? He doesn't look bad.
It's not him.
I know, the guitar player.
The new guitar player.
That's the old one.
It's not. That's a girl. In fact, that's actually a woman.
I think of my friends in rock and roll I've had for 20 fucking years, man. And I feel like I know every single one of you people, you know that?
It's just so much smaller.
I feel like you and me are friends, man, through rock and roll.
Because we actually are.
I invited you all here, personally.
I'm sad to say a lot of you didn't show, but I appreciate those of you that did here.
And after the song, the vans that are going to take you back to where you parked your cars are just going to be behind the stage.
Let's just get to the end of this one and see him not nail it.
Just gassed out. He's got an oxygen tank. Guy who was
guy who was Toto last week.
Yeah, he was 7 when he played Wembley.
It's my nephew Jeff over there on guitar.
I gotta watch him.
Yeah, man. Hey, Sebastian, thanks for having us over. Yeah, I thought we were just coming over here for a barbecue. I didn't want you to do all of... Did you have to play I Remember You like that?
You can keep the extra beers.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the burgers.
It's in the living room.
I gotta go, dude. Yeah, no, I remember Wembley. Yeah, you showed us the video. All right. I gotta go. Nick in Massachusetts. You know the man. You know the man.
Yeah. I actually did work on his house about 3 or 4 years ago. And that fucking guy is gross, dude. he looks like an albino walrus with a wig on. He's so lumpy and gross.
Are you fucking roasting this guy? Guys, we're here for Sebastian Bach's birthday. Sebastian, you look like a walrus with a wig on.
Yeah, albino walrus. Tell me if you heard this one before.
But seriously, we love you. Thanks. I'll always remember you, Sebastian. It's good to be here.
The guy's such a dick in person. I really don't give a shit.
Oh, he's a dick? So he was a dick to you?
Oh, yeah. He was like some fucking pompous, like one of those people that you really, really don't like.
And where was this? Was his house in Massachusetts?
No, it was upstate New York.
Okay.
Woodstock.
I'm just imagining him talking shit to a bunch of Boston construction workers where he's like, listen, guys, I need you to work on the east end of the house. And they're like, fuck you.
You know, no bullshit. I've heard stories from guys who had to work security for him, like back in the good old days.
91 Wembley.
Yeah, back in those days. And they said he had a real thing for hearsay, by the way. I will preface with that, but
absolutely
did say that he would go to he'd like to go to Navy bars.
Yeah.
And he would pick up the chicks, try to take girlfriends from guys. And then when it would get all fucking heated up, he just threw it to his security.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck, kick this guy's ass.
Yeah. I want you to fight him.
Looking for salty semen at the Navy bars.
Yeah. He's trying to cuckold some women out of her sailor's boyfriend.
You want to suck it out of her butt when I'm done?
Yeah! Watch me! Look at my tiny nipples! Giant server, Wembley Stadium! Are you ready to watch me fuck this sailor's girlfriend? This guy's defending my...
Do it in your butt crack or what?
This guy's defending our right to wear leather pants. I'm gonna bang his girlfriend.
What did you do in his house? You just install the glory holes?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to have my dick sucked anonymously, man.
Because I'm an animal.
Because I'm a savage animal. You gotta get him saying savage animal up on YouTube, Jacob. It's one of the funniest things. He just committed so hard to wanting that to be the name of the supergroup.
And I'm fine with him shitting on him when you find out he's mean to people that work on his house.
Yeah, I mean, I heard, he's not... he worked on, whatchamacallit, he worked on Z-Rock, the show I was on.
Oh, so
I didn't work with him personally. I mean, the only thing I did with him is I showed up at an event they did for Z-Rock where it was the New York's Hottest Mom competition. They did a whole thing right by Madison Square Park.
Okay.
On the island, little island in the traffic. They built this whole stage, and then these girls come out and dance around, do bikini stuff, and they were all moms. One of them was up there, and she was dancing around. She was hot, and then when she started busting it wide open for him, tampon strings hanging out, and she didn't know, but everyone in the audience started to know, and it kind of ran around, but she had no idea. Everybody knew. And everyone was
still acting sexy.
But everyone was just being cool. But there's 4 people, including Sebastian Bach, who had to give you had to make comments on each performer. They go to him, and everyone else is being pretty cool. You're very pretty, good dance moves, and I look forward to seeing you in further this competition. It was just being generally nice. And then Sebastian Bach goes, oh, man, he goes, all I got to say about that was there was no strings attached, man. Which, it doesn't even make sense. It's not a good joke. It doesn't matter. Anything. He had it was a non sequitur. And it just made her feel horrible. Tucker fucking twat string away and run off the stage.
The whole time it was showing? Why didn't you say anything?
You are not a friend. Sebastian Bach publicly yells out into a PA system in New York City.
I will always remember you embarrassing me on this constructed stage. Hi, Madison Square Park. It's me, the upset, sexy mom. Turns out I'm going to remember somebody for calling out my tampon string. That tiny nippled fuck.
You tiny nippled bitch. Those nips were so tiny. You tiny nipple bitch.
Dude, thanks for calling in, Nick.
Yeah.
Now I feel awful because I told Jacob to look up Savage Animal. And instead, what it brought up was a conversation between three Hispanic people. And that's not what I was looking for.
Chupacabra. YouTube's up Chupacabra meeting.
Chupacabra. Did you mean Chupacabra meeting?
Sebastian Bach, Chupacabra?
Oh, shit.
They didn't call me, taking the money away, and I? You're like, no, it's not. But Lowell in Kansas.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Love the show.
Thanks, dude. You also have the greatest name because it reminds me of Thomas Hayden Church in Wings.
Lowell.
That was the repairman, Lowell. You have a very cool name.
All right, Lowell.
Guys, love the show.
Thank you, my friend. What's up, dude?
Hey, I found a YouTube clip of Sebastian Bach on this TV show called Senior Face Off, where you go into this little booth and you transform into another singer. He turns into Willie Nelson and I think Freddie Mercury.
Oh my Lord, I want to see that so bad.
Oh, it is priceless.
What's it called?
It's going to be called Sebastian Bach and Sing Your Face Off. Do a search on those two.
Sing Your Face Off.
All right.
Yeah. It's a show that was on like ABC sometime maybe 2 years ago or a year ago. I don't think anybody saw it because it never stuck around for another season, but it's pretty interesting watch. Thought I'd share.
Is he just grabbing on for life? Like, wait, does he dress up like the people?
Well, yeah, he dresses up like the person. So he dresses up like Willie Nelson, and they try to perform like that performer, which is, he's at an advantage with the other competitors on the show because he's a singer, but it wasn't too bad.
Oh, I think I just saw it.
You got to check it out. I mean,
we're gonna check it out.
Beyond belief.
That's great.
What kind of show is this? This transformation from voice and look.
I think we got it. Yeah. That's Freddie Mercury.
I just want to see him dance. There's nothing funnier than out-of-shape people dancing.
Freddie Mercury dancing especially.
Oh, yeah, because it's like sexy.
With that little half-mic dick wag.
But he also...
A Cozy Shack pudding hack.
Never.
What the fuck?
Joking. We're selling pudding to you, bitches. This was all a ruse. This entire show's funded by a pudding company.
Yeah, man, it's like his whole thing. He shaves his eyebrows. He looks like white Whoopi Goldberg.
I don't know if Bill Cosby's guilty of rape, but I know, baby, I don't want to believe it. Bill Cosby.
Okay, here he comes transformed.
No.
It just looks like if Freddie Mercury was bloated.
He actually sounds gayer than Freddie Mercury. Daryl Hammond's judging this. Jacob, you stop that for a second? What the fuck happened to TV, man?
I mean, this is all it is, though.
It's everything is this.
3 judges, a live performance, and then people call.
What the Christ, man?
You just call a number. They have Sebastian Bach dressed up as one of the greatest singers.
There's a girl who has to say you're lovely and a guy who has to say you're dreadful.
I liked what you did out there.
It's all the
so
same.
You can dance. You call that dancing? Like, I don't know. They were flips. They did flips. Everyone was moving together.
It really is like all these shows just got pitched because no one prepared for their meeting. They're like, so people show up and we dress them as other people? And they're like, yes, all right, what else? Get the pudding company to sponsor it?
You gotta have one guy who goes, I know you tried your hardest, but piss off! Oh, shit.
That's what we need. We need a surly British man to bring us down every show.
You called that radioing?
It just ends up like if he did that in a real job, people just start offing themselves in the office. Like, hey guys, you guys ever noticed ever since we brought Simon in, a lot of people are dying around the office. A lot of suicide.
You're running around like a fancy Nancy. Just get me coffee.
Oh, just end it. End it as fast as you can.
If I were you, your singing is so average, I would murder myself.
Have you? Now people are like calling in with like
just a shit on Sebastian Bach.
Yeah, we're going down a Sebastian Bach wormhole. Everyone's like, "Did you ever see him say UFOs are real?" There's a Zapruder film of his second shot of the Wembley performance.
I already kicked his second dog to death.
Yeah. Should we just start doing that? Should we just start making up Sebastian Bach things? Should that be part of our show? Historically inaccurate Sebastian Bach references.
Sebastian Bach blew Willie Nelson at the White House.
He was actually at the signing of the Geneva Convention. A lot of people don't realize this. Sebastian Bach's tiny nipples were the inspiration for the new button on the iPhone 6. Yeah. The tiny button.
You know, Sebastian Bach and his mother were on the grassy knoll. His mom was the one recording.
They say that
Sebastian Bach's mother was recording?
The government killed John F. Kennedy to actually push Sebastian Bach's career 25 years later.
That's no joke.
Yeah. Sebastian Bach. Everyone's okay. So he's in Trailer Park Boys.
We're just going through a retrospective of Sebastian Bach.
I like the thought that people are defending him. They're just driving. They're angry. They're like,
oh, well, wait a second.
SB is working plenty. And obviously that guy probably had a bad interaction with him while he was working on his house.
He was in Jekyll and Hyde.
He's been
Joseph in Technicolor Dreamcoat.
You know, it's real easy to take Sebastian Bach and beat the shit out of him on the radio, but the guy's doing honest work. The guy does honest work.
Dude, he was on, he did that Celebrity Fit Club show.
So now he's all jacked again?
No. No one on that show went to get jacked. They went to not be, like, obese or shit. Like,
not to die?
To literally not die. That's the worst. I can't believe, like, that's one of my favorite things Patrice ever said, and I'm going to quote him directly. His management called him up to ask him that there was an offer made that he wants to be on Celebrity Fit Club.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Nigga, let me get a career before you make me a wash-up." What a fantastic answer for that. Before you make me a wash-up.
Yeah.
Then I'll be out there running laps with Cindy Brady.
Yeah, that was like, every time they brought up a roster of those people, it always bummed you out. So you're like, oh, man, I could probably meet you at a local mall for $10.
I mean, without a doubt.
Probably still can.
Tiffany. Tiffany, the fourth girl from the Bangles.
Yeah. John in New York got a Sebastian Bach story. This will be
John in New York.
We're going to try to move on to titty fucking.
Hey, guys.
What's up, dude?
Hey, I was stationed in Guam back in the early 90s, and Skid Row actually stopped there and performed a show. It was just all folding chairs. And in the middle of a set, Sebastian grabs a folding chair and just launches it into the audience.
What?
And like fucking 50 chairs get launched back at the stage. They're all ducking for cover. They had to bring the fire department in and run chains to the chairs so nobody could throw them anymore.
Wait, that really? That he because of Sebastian Bach, there was a chair policy in Guam?
The famous story, the Guam and Guam. Sebastian Bach in the Guam and Guam.
I was there that night. I watched Sebastian pick up that folding chair and just fluff it into the audience.
I love old stories like that.
Remember Guam?
That's good, dude. When me and Bill Burr went years ago to see Iron Maiden here in the city, and they canceled the show the night of, and we were like, let's just leave. And then Bill was smart. He goes, no, let's just hang out by the parking lot and hear people like being mad or telling they're old. And they both walk by. He goes, I remember I saw these motherfuckers 84 Red Rocks burnt the fucking place down. not Red Rocks. They said fucking Jersey. I'm thinking of
89 Akron Civic Center. Ball stumped me with an encore that I could only reminisce as.
I mean, really booted my sack right into my shithole.
I got a red sock after that last song. Yeah, that's always like, but that's the thing. That's the thing about the 91 Wembley clip. That's like the thing about why he's an asshole now is because he still thinks he's got that juice to treat people like that.
No, he feels it. He feels that when he's performing at daytime at a fucking Six Flags.
Yeah, there's a tilt-a-whirl next to him. He's like, hello, how are
you doing?
Someone around them getting their face smushed back. I love this song.
You ever been spun around? I remember you. Welcome, Maricopa County Fair.
Oh my God, it's 18 live.
You're just hearing that over the clown music?
Yeah. We have clowns, acrobats, Sebastian Bach.
I guess you ain't seeing the beaded lady. Wash the wash-up rock star performing song.
What's your take on the? Do you go see the band or the guy? Do you go see Skid Row without Sebastian Bach, which is how they tour, or do you go see Sebastian Bach?
It's really case-to-case basis. I usually go guy, though.
You go see Bruce Hornsby or The Range?
I want to go see Bruce Hornsby. I'm there for Hornsby.
I'm all Hornsby, buddy. The Range can suck it.
Yeah, fuck off, Range.
We thumb each other's ass in a fucking different club.
Thanks for bringing that. Nothing. I'll be over watching Bill Hornsby.
You see him, Huey Lewis or the News?
Yeah. Hey, News. Yeah. You've been put out of publishing. I'm going to go see Huey Lewis.
Hey, this just in. No one gives a fuck about your show.
Do you know who's got the heart of rock and roll? Huey Lewis and that big old dick. I'll be over watching him. I want a new drug and a new backing band.
Yeah, I couldn't do just like the backup. I don't know. Like it's the way I felt about it, almost like Velvet Revolver, which was a better band than just like a band.
I mean, it was
without a lead singer. No, I know they were like a super group, but it was essentially.
Yeah, well, that's also like Audio Slave.
Essentially Guns N' Roses with a different lead singer.
Yeah, and Audio Slave was Rage Against the Machine and Soundgarden.
And Chris Cornell, yeah.
But that's the thing. Do you go see Soundgarden without Cornell, or you go see because of Cornell?
Yeah.
Cornell solo does Black Hole Song acoustic, and you lose your shit.
You know, the dude from Linkin Park is out with
Chester Bennington.
He's out with Stone Temple Pilots.
Really?
What a weird thing.
That is. I remember when I worked at K-Rock, STP got back together, and we did Dysfunctional Family Reunion.
And they came at the end.
And they
did Dead and Bloated to open the show. I was at that.
But they did they were 90. I think I got you tickets, didn't I?
It's very possible.
Yeah, but I remember they were like 90 minutes late, and he was being a diva. Yeah. And you're like, hey, Scott, you can't do
And he
this.
came on stage wearing lingerie.
Really?
It was super cool.
Oh, that's sexy.
I don't know why it's only cool because he did that. Not so much of the world operated that way. But rock stars, they can do anything, man. I saw Marilyn Manson piss his pants and point it out while he was doing it on stage, and people just lost their shit.
God damn it.
He pissed really obnoxiously, and he's like, ah? Look how fucking crazy I am, you fucking cocksucker!
When I was in 7th grade.
Yeah, do you feel it in your souls? I'm pissing.
Everybody, that's all we are. We're just pissed.
Yeah, I am your god of fuck.
Yeah.
I take a hot whiz down my leg.
Piss on your parents while they're sleeping tonight. When I was in 7th grade, I thought it was going to be super funny to piss my pants in front of my friends, and I did it, and the crowd turned.
Really?
My 3 friends were like, did you really just do that? And I was like, no. I just pissed my pants. Because I thought it'd be funny. They were like, we were standing outside, and I was like, how funny. We were laughing about it, and I was like, what if I just pissed my pants? I was in 7th grade, and they're like, do it. And I just did it, and they were like, why did you do that? And you're like, I thought it was going to be hilarious.
Wait, you guys don't think I'm cool now?
Oh, you guys just turned on me.
I had a real problem. I probably still do, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like, if you if I get tickled, I will piss all over myself. Still, can't control it. Have zero control. It's a goddamn mess.
If I tickle you,
dude, I used to have a problem with simply just laughing too hard and pissing. I remember.
What kind of weak pee hole do you have?
Dude, I remember sitting Indian style naked on my bed as like an early teenager, and something on Def Comedy Jam made me laugh so hard I just saw a piss arc. A piss arc just shot up and over. I was like, oh, this guy's good.
Like a baby being changed?
Yeah. I had a one whiz shot.
Oh, watch out, slugger.
But when people would tickle me, I would get like violent. I would like throw like elbows to their head and shit because I'd be so like, I was like, I'm gonna piss. And trying to yell in a masculine voice, I'm gonna piss, is just, it doesn't work. No one's like, this guy's pretty cool.
Dude, my fucking stomach hurts.
Anyway, by the way, when you tell people, they're gonna just try to viciously tickle you. So I still have that feeling as a fucking adult. Let's take a break. I have to go piss now. We'll catch you guys in a few more minutes back here. The Bonfire.
Lemmy is gone. It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I am Dan Soder. That is Big J. Okerson. That is Lemmy. That is Lemmy.
The documentary just sits and plays.
Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite.
Video poker in the corner of a bar.
A Rainbow Room. He's awesome. I always used to do Lemmy telling his kid to shut the garage door. Shut the garage door! When you come in the house, shut the garage door!
Am I cooling off the whole fucking neighborhood?
Dad Lemmy. Isn't it time? Where's your reporter gone? Where's the reporter?
I went to your parent-teacher conferences.
You weren't at school today. I got a call at work.
You think my boss likes having me have to leave?
I gotta leave. Take a sick day.
He's fucking 70-something?
He's awesome.
Right? Like 70-something.
Yeah. Aren't you doing
Bonkers? The motorhead cruise, yep. I did it last year, too.
You did it this year. When is it?
The end of September, beginning of October.
There you go.
Something like that. I wish I had a better promotion for it. I'm doing it. I think it's sold out. It's I do those cruise ships, dude. They're retarded. They're great.
Yeah, rock cruise ships.
Yeah, but they're fun. It is fun to do.
Yeah.
On them because there's something to do all the time. This is
I'd be afraid I'd drink.
Huh?
I'd want to drink too much.
Yeah.
You gotta get
nothing else to
on
do.
those things.
Or you gotta just fist fuck weed up your butthole.
Oh, just walk.
Or hope you have a Puerto Rican friend, winkety wink, who's willing to do it.
Yeah, I would drink.
Weed is necessary.
I would absolutely drink if I was on there.
But weed on a cruise ship, necessary.
Yeah?
Yeah. It couldn't just be drinking. You just pass out at 7 p.m. every night if you just drink.
You're sleeping drunk at 4 p.m.
Yeah, I don't like the dude day drinking.
Just sunburnt weird. You got a frisbee on your left pec. What happened?
What did I do?
Who's playing at 7?
I'm so dry.
I gotta go take a nap. Really hurting.
Yeah, I'm not good at like day drinking at all. Like any that just gets me like.
The beginning part of day drinking might be the most fun thing in the world because you feel like you're skipping school.
I'm having so much fun. It's still sun's out.
Oh man, drinking at like 2 p.m. and being like 5 beers each.
Barbecue drinking, right?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I like that kind of day drink.
And then you start to get hammered. You're like, oh, it's only 4 p.m. and I am feeling good.
I am fucking tossed.
And then
is there any more meat coming?
Yeah. Then 8:30, you're like, it feels like it's 4:15 in the morning.
What the fuck is happening, man?
Day drinking is something that I miss the most about drinking.
Really?
Yeah.
I would think it'd be the late night.
No way, man. Fuck
trying
that.
to score box and shit.
No, I don't care about.
Thing. You're back in the puss game.
I mean, when you call it like that.
Yeah, and like you, no drinking. That's got to be an. I mean, it might be an advantage in some ways.
Well, when I met my ex-girlfriend, I was only 3 months. I had been not drinking like 2 months, so I've never really gone out there without booze, the nice crutch of booze.
Really?
I'm gonna look like a serial killer at a bar. Like, have another drink. I'm gonna have an iced tea.
You want to do a shot? One shot for her, please.
Can I have a shot? Do you have anything more proof? Do you have 100 proof of it? Just like, what?
2 shots. You can give her mine, though. I'll be over here drinking the water, plotting.
I'm going to be practicing my deadlifts.
I'll get you home. She's fine, bartender. She's fine.
All right, back off, buddy. Anyways, I start getting violent with him. Hey, mind your fucking business. Anyways, you want another drink?
You want me to knock the fuck out? I want to get out of here. I have Netflix.
I don't know how to date sober.
So it's going to be freaky for you.
I don't like it.
Are you forward enough to try to get the booty calls, though, at least in the interim?
I don't know. I think I just got out of the relationship, so I'm still
trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
I would say you're beating your dick a lot, but your chick lived across the country.
Yeah, I was already doing that. But I did
on Skype.
It did increase.
I always assume that's where you got your joke about the undercarriage of your bird and having to look at it on your own fucking webcam.
Dude, you see yourself jerking off, it takes you right out of it.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Jerking off on Skype.
Dude, me and Christine tried to not web video, but like, you know, the camera in the
computer,
like film something on the laptop, and she got out of the frame, and just me naked, like in like that fucking heart of the ocean pose. And I actually, when I guess I can't move or anything, and she just gets up to go get some water. And I'm just like, "Yee! Yee!" like I'm a vampire. See my reflection, like, close the thing. And I actually, on the thing, I'm yelling. I'm like, why would you leave it like that? Yeah. You just leave me sitting there. I'm yelling at her. It's nothing to her fault at all.
Yeah.
Like, why would you get up and leave me there all alone and dick out naked?
Except you're all soft now.
Fucking goddamn ridiculous.
Because you caught yourself. There's nothing more embarrassing than after you come on Skype and you just see yourself and you're like, what are you?
Just that little trailer running down your knuckles.
Yeah, you got the fucking...
And your bottom ball split seam.
And you just see the head sinking in like it's a turtle. It's just like, I want to go to bed now, and you're just holding on to it.
And you're like, so I'll call you out on the actual phone in a minute.
But it's really funny because you're like trying to exit out, but you're still holding your dick. So it's like when rock bands have piano players and they're playing two different forms of the piano, like a keyboard. You're over here. You're like, you got your arm.
You're trying to keep your fist between the head and the balls just to give it that much distance, no matter what.
Yeah, you're not trying to let her see fucking really shrink up.
When you sit up and it just falls into your body.
You're like, hey, sorry about that. I'm just gonna slap this thing shut.
I just gotta go close this real quick.
Oh, God. Anyways, thanks a lot. I know my temperament changed pretty quickly in that Skype.
I got livid on that. See myself on that computer screen.
Yeah, you never want to see yourself.
But I mean, I screamed like a girl. I was like, yeah! Come on! Don't walk away!
I'm not comfortable like this.
Oh, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, you just start like trying to lay all 8 different ways.
Breathe different to your body.
Overflex your fucking back. What's up?
I'm going to get up on my elbows.
I look like Bane. I look like naked Bane.
The pussy is mine. Gotham City.
I will crush it.
Oh, you only borrowed the penis. I was raised by it, molded by it. By the time I saw vagina, I was already a man. To me, it was nothing but blinding. The dick belongs to me.
Kill them all.
Once you're done jerking off, then you can die.
Yes, Skype instructional videos by Bane and jerking off. Don't look at your own dick in the mirror.
You'll notice the corner screen. You're jerking off. You don't want to watch it, or else you will get
That's
soft.
also the worst thing about Skype. Masturbate. You're looking. You can't not look at your own stupid face the whole time.
Yeah, we're monkeys, so we're just just bottom
You're
lip.
trying to keep your face like I'm trying to jerk off while I'm holding the camera like, up to get the best angles on it.
FaceTime it.
You're like, like look up.
I don't
no chin.
If I'm doing it like in a desk chair and I'm starting to raise my left butt cheek because I know I'm about to finish, I'm like. You cut yourself?
You go in a computer chair with ass out.
I'll put a towel down. I'm not an animal.
What do you do with that goddamn towel then?
Kick it in the corner of the room like a dirty whore.
For tomorrow?
Yeah. I might pick you back up or use another one. Yeah. I'm not going green.
And then it's not there one day. You're like, Mike, did you see my jerk saddle anywhere? You mean that towel? You call it what you want with the jerk saddle. What'd you use it for, man? You didn't use it as potholders, did you?
Your pasta fajoule. You didn't help Megan with that, did you? I don't want to.
You didn't hold the handle for your pasta fajoule with my jerk saddle, did you? Oh, Christ. We got to start labeling things around this house.
Oh, my God. You're supposed to be out of town this weekend. I really needed that jerk saddle. I was going to go kitchen stool.
I hate to be this guy, but can you get it washed for me? Because there's probably pasta fajoule all over it.
Before you take off, I just don't want any dried tomato sauce on my balls. Is that all right with you? And I don't want to be this guy.
Look, everything that you pay your rent on time. You're very courteous of my guests.
I just need you to be cool about my wax.
It's going to be sitting there in the corner.
I'll pick it up. You'll know when it is. It's for rainy boots.
You lay it down
when I jerk off. Have you?
I don't do enough prep before I jerk off.
You don't?
No.
I save it for the road.
What do you mean?
Like, I really get excited to jerk off on the road because it's hotel.
You don't jerk off at home at all?
I mean, I do, but it's more medicinal at home. It's more pleasurable on the road.
On the road, like I'm gonna really stretch out with it.
Yeah.
Full volume. That's a big deal.
My God.
That's a big deal, man.
Yeah. I'll even do headphones naked on the road.
Oh, so I hope you get one of those videos eventually of you where where the guys are beating dick and the maids walk in. That's my favorite.
Housekeeping.
Yeah. But they do it on purpose. They set up, they wear headphones, but they're always just on their knees. It's always the littlest dicks too.
bent over like Gollum. Like,
did you ever see the one where the lady comes in? I think she's like a fat Hispanic lady. She comes in and watches the guy. She won't touch it. He's like, "You want to touch it?" And she's like, "No."
Yeah, you showed me that video.
Yeah.
You made me watch it at your house.
Did I say dicks out first?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, dicks out.
Dicks out maid party. Today we're watching All Maids Get Off. Yeah, she's like, but it's weird because it's not sensual. It's more like, keep going. She's not like, yeah. She's like, you can go.
Oh yeah. No, it's not sensual at all. But she's like, he's good.
Yeah,
she likes it though.
Yeah, but it's not like in porns. It's like, oh, like the girl's like mind's blown. Like, I love this so much, and in real life, she's like, you keep going.
Yeah,
just like,
it's like, it's so hot.
He's like, do you like this? And she's like, it's okay.
It's bueno.
Yeah, no, don't come on me. Don't come on the floor.
I clean now.
Yeah. And he's just like, do you like? But his crusty voice. He's like, do you like watching that?
Oh, I'm tearing it up. I'm tearing it up like when I'm working my own balls. You like that? He's no
just
bad.
Completely unimpressed.
He's no bad. I guess.
You sweet, Ella.
Oh, you're all over it. You're all over. He's exciting her shit. Oh, you're all wet now.
She's like, no.
Yeah, you like you're playing with your nipples?
No.
No.
No,
you're
tiny.
Polyester outfit.
Tiny, man.
Pretty uncomfortable.
Nick in Minnesota.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Jay, I gotta say, can I call you Jay? Can we be close like that?
Absolutely.
Jay, dude, I just started kind of watching you. You were on that one program with the really serious comedian. Everybody kind of gets up and tells like one story about the same thing. But dude, I'm so excited you're kind of doing more stuff and you're into I don't know, just a broader spectrum. It's awesome. We were talking, you guys talking about jerking off on a webcam and stuff like that. Well, I used to be in the Army, and my girlfriend lived in Minnesota when I was in Georgia, and I used to jerk off. We used to just, have FaceTime sex and shit all the time. But like after you come, you got the weirdest, like, you're like, oh man, I'm such a piece of shit. And then you look at the screen like, oh no, there's a chick here. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. Wait, so you're just saying those are the feelings you had after you jerked off on a webcam?
Well, yeah, no, okay. So you normally got that post-cum kind of fucking...
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with me? What kind of horrible person jerks off?
Yeah.
But then you look at the screen like, oh no, there's a chick here. It's not that bad.
Yeah, you're just getting nut guilt.
Yeah.
This is what you get.
You just got to ride that out. It's like when you're quitting cigarettes. If you get past that craving for like 30 seconds, you'll be fine.
Yeah, and especially webcam, you got to know that guilt's coming because you're essentially alone.
You're going to see yourself, man.
And then the government's probably watching you.
Probably.
Tug one off.
I don't get those sites where you like the... it's funny? You could watch, you could watch those webcam sites and... The girls will do shit while other people pay them for some. I mean, I guess they do like private shows sometimes, but I've seen them where it's like, if people just keep giving them those tokens, they'll just keep doing more and more shit. And you're like, I guess I'll reap the benefit of this guy's token situation. I don't even know how to. Could you imagine like plugging in credit card information for porn or anything anymore? It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, looking for the security code. Like, what is it?
9-4.
What is that digit? Those 3 digits. I gotta watch this girl put her thumb in her butt on her webcam.
Yeah. Well, dude, you get 18 sites if you pay just $39.95 a month.
You get apathetic Latin maids. You get jerking off. You get webcam girls. You get all these crusty sites.
Apathetic maids.
You get Sebastian Bach. He's just there talking to you.
Oh, what's great is the other guy from Skid Row did become his own. He made his own porn, like one of the drummers or something like that.
Yeah, that's got to be it.
He went on that VH1 sex rehab show, and then he just came out and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm all in now." Good job, Dr. Drew. Now I'm fucking laying peg everywhere.
What you diagnose as a problem, I diagnose as a solution.
We should almost find the fucking trailer for it.
His sex tape.
His sex tape is worth watching the trailer. It's such like a dildo, what you would expect. This would be our last thing. A rock star being like, yeah, baby, it's me. Oh, yeah, girls, who wants a piece first? Don't worry, there's plenty for everyone.
He's just doing the Tommy
Oh,
Lee.
what's his name? Fuck. We could find this.
The guitarist from Skid Row?
Yeah, Skid Row porn. Type in that.
I just imagine it's going to be a porn star.
Homeless people.
This is what
Musical homeless people. I just want to know his name. Is it Skid Row?
It's not Skid Row. It's Evan something, right?
Yeah.
Evan from Skid Row?
No, he's not from Skid Row.
Saigon Kick. Skid Row? No, it was Saigon Kick. So his name is Phil Varone. That's it. Look up, which is a great name too. Look up Phil Varone's
the old Phil Varone sex
porn trailer. Worth it. This is worth it.
Phil Varone.
You know what a fantastic show this is, buddy. If I could say how great it is working with you is we only really came in today with one topic to talk about. Never touched it.
We never touched it?
Never even touched it.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about...
That's how fun this is.
Were we going to talk about my love of the old TFing?
Yeah. We were talking about TFing, just being out and about in the world. Here we go. There's got to be just a fucking trailer for this now. Damn it. I know there's a trailer for a sex tape.
Wait, he has a trailer?
Type in trailer. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a trailer. It's like one of those companies.
This summer
releases it.
You remember him from Wembley Stadium. Now you see him banging gross chicks.
Playgirl.
Banging stuff. I mean, he must have a decent piece if he's doing Playgirl.
Oh, he's got a nice wallop on him. But it's Tommy Lee-esque. It's real thin and long.
Oh, rock star.
Like you used to pick a lock on an old castle.
Yeah. Oh!
He's got skeleton key dick.
This can open anything in the manor. If you'd like to get to the wine cellar, I could put my long, elongated penis in it.
Phil Varone.
Just get to me nice and erect, and I can let you right into the cellar.
Oh, if we go to the official website of him, I bet that's it.
Is it Phil Varone? Did he make a web series?
You go to the official website.
Did he go to the groupies?
Maybe. I don't know. There's definitely...
He's a good-looking dude.
No, absolutely. It's just a trailer for Phil Varone's Secret Sex Stash trailer. So we should look up that.
He's got a soul patch.
Yeah, there's got to be a trailer. Whoa!
Phil Varone.
Guy was in play. I feel like we have to go.
We almost do.
God damn it.
But you know what? The show prep, I'll jerk off to the Phil Varone section.
Promise?
Promise.
We'll go to come out next time and fucking find this thing. Oh, wait, hang on. Nope.
No.
Yeah, no, cut that music off.
Yeah?
Yeah, we got to watch this trailer. Okay. I think we got it.
Yeah, we are going to delay the ending of this show to watch this.
Worth it, though.
Oh. Look, his nails are painted. See all the girls I fucked.
Yeah, he's like a
click here. Oh. He toured the world playing drums for Saigon Kick. He's had sex with thousands of women.
I mean, it's such a dildo-y trailer.
Did he have a video camera?
Yes, he did.
For the guys who brought you Skid Row's fecal exploits, it's From the Road. Barely legal.
From the same production house that brought you Two Girls, One Cup.
Vivid Entertainment presents Moms, Daughters, Stepdaughters.
No. I heard she has a strap on.
Oh! Phil Varone smashing ass.
Hey, the more I'm watching now, I think it's got good porn. Very regular chicks.
It's super regular
Oh,
chicks.
shit.
Phil Varone fucks half of the staff at Enterprise Rental. Does your girlfriend work at a themed bar where tattoos are allowed? Well, Phil Varone smashed that ass.
You want to see him crush an entire Applebee's afternoon shift?
Yeah.
For only $19.95.
B Squad, Hooters. Phil Varone's nailing them.
It's a lot to take in.
Whoa. Look at those eyes.
No objection.
Really? I could think of worse things.
Phil Varone's sex stash.
Oh, shit. Let's hear that fucking Cypress Hill now, everybody. Thank you guys so much for listening today. Soder, I love you.
I love you more.
I'll see you on Wednesday. We'll catch you next time right here on The Bonfire.